Hello, my name is Kevin Stumpf and welcome to the quick 10-minute deep dive into the URETEK deep injection process. I represent the Great Plains region for URETEK. I usually handle the north area and my brother Craig works in the southern area. Again, this is going to be very rapid and we do have a longer version that you can watch. Just get a hold of us at the end of this and we'll get it to you if you want to learn more. So real quick, what is our region? North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. If you're in these states, feel free to contact us. If you're outside of these states, you can contact us as well. We're going to get you in touch with the right person. So I usually handle the northern part, and Craig, my brother, handles the southern part. So who is URETEK? URETEK started in the late 80s, and we invented the URETEK method, which is basically lifting and aligning concrete using expansive polymers by injecting them immediately underneath the concrete. Over time, we developed our deep injection process, which we're going to talk about in just a minute. Real quick overview of our company. I like to break it down into 4 areas. First of which is understanding. We like to get a full 360-degree view of the client's situation. We want to understand the stakeholders, the budget, the root problems, the symptoms. We want to combine all that in and develop a very unique and appropriate solution for that client and their situation. Many times we bring in our engineering department. Our engineering department is headed up by Dr. Randy Brown, who's a PhD in civil engineering. He's retired from the Air Force and worked with Air Force pavements his entire career. We also have a technology department, which is kind of in the background, operating, continually trying to improve our technology, our chemistries, our applications to improve what we're able to offer clients and also help them meet and exceed their goals. And then finally, we are contractors. This is a very unique process. Highly skilled people are needed to do it. So we operate our own contracting department. So moving into the deep injection process. Real quick, the deep injection process is a technique for stabilizing weakened and or poorly compacted foundation soils in situ and leveling structures, including pavements, by injecting specially formulated polyurethane into the foundation soils. So I like to call it injectable engineered fill. What we're trying to do is we're trying to rehabilitate the load-bearing capacity of those soils. We're trying to get compaction and then lift and realign as needed. In addition, our material is hydro-insensitive, so when you have areas with high water infiltration, we're able to expel the water from the area. This is a cutaway of our deep injection process, and as you can see, we work in horizontal and vertical grid spacing. Our material goes in through 5/8" pipes, comes out as a liquid, permeates the surrounding area, and then over a course of 30 seconds to a minute compacts and becomes solid and bonds soil particles together. So how do you know where to inject the material? Well, we use what we call DCP testing, which is dynamic cone penetrometer. And what it is, our crews have these devices, and what it is they're dropping a 60-pound hammer on a rod, and we're counting how many times we have to hit it to move 10 centimeters. Generally, numbers blow counts greater than 10 indicate sufficient strength of soils to support the roadway. Under 10 indicates weakness. And so really quick, we're able to, within less than 20-30 minutes, identify the weakened areas underneath the road and develop a treatment plan on site. So what are some benefits? Zero excavation. This is the big one. We pride ourselves in not owning any excavation equipment. We operate by just drilling through the concrete, inserting our pipes into the ground, and injecting our expansive polymers into the ground to fix the root of the problem. We're able to then, in many cases, fix the symptoms as well by continuing injections to lift and realign. There is a 2-year warranty against settlement with our deep injection process. If you'd like to learn more about that, watch the longer webinar or feel free to get a hold of me and I can tell you about it. And then finally, there are tremendous cost savings due to our minimal disruption. Without having to excavate and tear everything out and rebuild it all, we're able to get in and get out very quickly and treat large areas in a very quick quick time frame. So what are 7 common uses of the URETEK deep injection process? The first one is concrete pavements. We're talking about settlement, realignment of faulted pavements, lifting in areas that need realigned and lifted, and as well as fixing the base failures below. Asphalt systems, we're able to stabilize and even able to lift asphalt if necessary. We go several feet below the base of the asphalt and push the subgrade and the base back up against the asphalt and able to lift the area in mass. So we're able to lift and treat asphalt base issues. Composite roads, meaning asphalt overlaid concrete. Many times you have reflective cracking in those situations because the panels continue to move as heavy trucks drive over them. The asphalt overlay can only take so many deflections before it begins to crack. So we go down below the concrete, stabilize those concrete panels so that the asphalt overlay lasts longer. Bridge approaches and departures all across the country. People struggle with the dips before and after bridges. So we're able to inject to fill voids, stabilize those soils, and then lift and realign the approach panels, as well as the slabs near the approaches. Let's see here. Pavement patching. Many times the concrete or asphalt is going to need to be replaced, and most people call this full depth reclamation. What we do is we come in ahead of time, inject our material underneath the failed area to fix the base failure situation, and then you come in on your time frame with your crews or contractors, cut the area out, and put in a new wearing course. The 6th common use is airports. Runways, taxiways, airport aprons, and what they call landside, which is landside is basically how people get to and from the airport on public roads. So airside and landside we have treatments. For instance, one situation would be ponding on a runway, ponding of water. So we're able to lift and realign the crown of the runway so water runs off appropriately. And then the 7th one is drainage structures and utilities. So many times around drainage structures and above utilities you have poor compaction and sometimes erosion of material underneath the roadway. So we come in, inject in and around the drainage structure like a manhole, a culvert, and the utilities in order to compact that soil and then realign the surface as well. So a quick summary of what we just talked about. The URETEK deep injection process fixes the problem by stabilizing the soils and base material, increasing the stiffness of the weak layers in order to better support the pavement. We then fix the symptom of the problem by continuing the injection process, lifting the settled pavement structure to the desired grade when necessary. Long-lasting repair is achieved efficiently with minimal downtime. So real quick, how to do business with us and how to buy from us. If you're a federal agency, it's very simple. We are a GSA supplier, so you just go to your GSA and purchase directly through that. If you're a city or county, we know there's some struggles there in that many times you have more problems than you do budget. So we developed our URETEK Extended Service Program. This is designed to help local agencies spread maintenance costs over multiple years and achieve some bulk purchasing pricing. In addition, there are ways to lower and potentially eliminate wasted dollars on ancillary costs such as mobilizations and traffic control. There's some details involved with that, but we can definitely eliminate those costs and put all the money towards treatment. And then finally, doing business with URETEK is very favorable to end-of-year monies, meaning we're able to mobilize very, very rapidly, complete quite a bit of work in a very short amount of time, and provide you with very, very high-quality solutions to your base failure issues. So we can get out quick, we can do the work fast, and it's a good use of your end-of-year monies. And then finally, again, my name is Kevin Stumpf, and I work in the northern part of the Great Plains. Craig works in the southern. Feel free to connect with us on LinkedIn. And again, I promise you under 10 minutes, and we're approaching 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So thank you very much for your time, and if you want to see a longer version of this, feel free to contact me. Thank you.